Morning, Savannah. 13 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we're going to be checking in here with a tax expert and tax resolution specialist, John DiLucci, here momentarily, where you can save thousands of dollars with 6 overlooked tax deductions. John DiLucci on the line here with us about saving thousands of dollars with 6 overlooked tax deductions. John, good morning. I'm all ears.
Good morning, Bill. How you doing today?
All right, sir. What's the story here?
Well, yeah, there are a number of tax deductions that typically get overlooked. One of them has to do with sales tax or income tax, because if you pay state income tax or state sales tax, that is a deduction.
Oh,
now, you have to itemize for that, but
well, yeah.
But yeah, you can deduct that one, and
wow.
There's actually a calculator on the IRS website with regards to sales tax. It's called the Sales Tax Deduction Calculator.
Uh-huh.
So you can use that.
Hope it works better than Obamacare.
No, it has nothing to do with Obamacare.
Okay, good.
So you can use that to calculate how much sales tax you can deduct, plus whatever big-ticket items you bought, like a boat or a car. The sales tax on that would be tax deductible in addition to what you get on the calculator.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so you compare that versus your state income tax and figure out which one you get a bigger bang for the buck.
All right, John DiLucci with us this morning, and he is a Fox News contributor, tax expert, and resolution specialist. John, what are some of the other things that are overlooked? I'm sure that there's lots of them. We always hear H&R Block every year saying, let us get all the money that you deserve because we know all the tricks.
Yeah, and student loan interest paid by mom and dad, believe it or not, is one of them.
Okay.
You would think that you have to pay the interest to get the deduction, and that's typically the case, but not for this one. So if your mom and dad are making the payments, you can still deduct the student loan interest. Doubling up on real estate taxes is one that typically is missed. And basically what that is, let's say you have your mortgage and your interest and your taxes, it gets you really close to standard deduction, but you end up taking the standard deduction anyway. Well, what you could do is 1 year you pay 2 years worth of real estate taxes, so you go above the standard deduction 1 year, and then the second year you take the standard deduction, and you actually get a bigger bang for the buck that way. Interesting.
John, you stay up late nights looking over this stuff, don't you? Because what's the tax code now? About 50,000 pages.
Yeah. Then you got plus the IRS regulations and case law, and it's a lot.
I can understand that. Talking about John DiLucci, who is a tax expert, resolution specialist, and how you can save thousands of dollars with 6 overlooked tax deductions. John, why don't they just have this list? Is there a place where they have this listed?
The IRS has this listed?
Yeah, the IRS says, okay, this is what you can deduct, this is what you can't, send us the money.
Well, they do, but it gets rather complicated. It's a long list.
I can only imagine. How do you stay up with this? What I want to know. How do people like you stay up with this?
Education courses.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I'm sure that took a while. And talking about John DiLucci, some of the other things that what are some of the most things that I presume you consult with people all the time? How far back can you go in your returns to collect on this? Is that possible?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years.
Yes, you can amend your returns going back 3 years if you want to get a refund.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, if you want to reduce the balance owed, you can go back as far as necessary.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
That's only to reduce the balance owed. To try to get a refund, it's 3 years.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's good information as well. And John, what with the expanded resources of the IRS? Now they're complaining, of course, because they've been put over Obamacare that we just mentioned, but they're complaining that their budget's been cut back, so the chances of you getting audited aren't as great. Has that been your experience?
That's true. There are fewer and fewer audits out there, and a lot of that is because, a couple of things. A lot of people have been taken from what they were doing to help out with Obamacare, but a lot of it is budget cuts. They can't afford to hire people to replace people that are leaving or retiring. They're back. I think it's like 2005 level budget.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a big cutback.
All right. John, where can people go for more information?
IRS.gov has a lot of information on it.
Okay, very good.
All right, thank
you. John DiLucci, you demand. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thank you.
All right. Yes, sir. Save thousands of dollars with 6 overlooked tax deductions. Find out more at our website at newsradiosavannah.com. Like us on Facebook, newsradiosavannah.com/Facebook.